friends, how are you? I'm Laura and this is lesson number 26 of our 30 days technique program. Today I will be teaching you Chassé step. Chassé step is much used in Oriental dance, especially in the classical and in Oriental style, what we call repertoire, more than folklore or more than ballady, because these steps helps us so much to feel totally the stage, to create big choreography. We move so much thanks to the step and to the turns, of course, as they come from the same style. Exactly, this step is not Egyptian because it comes from the ballet, but we took it and we gave it the Oriental touch. Let's see together how it works. First of all, this step is composed by 3 steps in 2 tempo. So we call it a triple, let's say, and we count it like this: 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It means we have to do 3 steps in 2 tempo because it's 1 and 2, 1 and 2. So you can say also 1 and 2 just to make it easier with the tempo maybe. But let's check a little bit the step itself. First of all, our legs should be a little bit bent as always. Sometimes we can keep it more straight. It depends on which style you want to give your dance. I will do it in a, let's say, medium traditional way. Then our arms, at the moment we keep it in second position. Our upper body as always is long and straight and our chest is up, and our lower body is very much flexible. The step itself is very easy, so we give 1 step in the diagonal, so not straight, even if the original one from ballet, from modern dance, even from jazz is straight. We give it the Oriental touch, let's say, so we go in the diagonal with the first step, and then the leg that we have in the back has to kick a little bit the forward one in this way and push it more, so becomes 3 steps: 1, kick, 2. I count 2, but actually there are 3, so 1, 2, 3. This is 1 leg, and then we repeat the same on the other side: 1, 2, 3. As you can see, I used to go up and down with my heels. Normally we do it or all up or up and down, as I do it, to give more move to the steps. Till now this is just the basic. I didn't talk about the Oriental style till now. I want to make it clear first of all what the feet do. So again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And this is the step going forward. Now let's give the Oriental touch, and this is the most important, and here where the mistakes sometimes arise. So we have our hips, and we have to use it while we do these steps, otherwise it's not Egyptian. So first of all, I do my first step and I push a little bit by twisting my hip forward. In this way I make it more visible. So I twist and go back to my normal position. Again, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. So every time I do my chassé, I have to use my hips. I repeat, otherwise it becomes ballet, modern, jazz, whatever you want, but it's not repertoire, it's not Oriental style. So again, diagonal, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. I really want to show my hips. I can put also some shimmies, some accent, but it's not the topic of this class. I just want to give you the basic, and after we will see how to improve it. So let's go again. Forward, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. I turn, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. With this step I can go also in circle. For this reason I can use my space very much in a perfect way, and I can do my steps bigger or smaller, depends on how much space you have. So 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, 1 and 2, or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. As you see, when I do my step, I twist my hips, but I try not to move my upper body, and this is important. Every time we twist our pelvis, we have to keep our upper body straight and fixed, or we will not see the moves of our hips. We can do the same step also by side by side, and it will work a little bit different. It means I want to go in this direction. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And also here I want to show a little bit my hip. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I will not talk about the arms now, better if you keep it in normal basic position, but there are many combinations also for the arms, but it will be maybe in another lesson we will talk about it. So again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, chassé, 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 chassé. Okay, and then we have the third possibility. It means we can go to the back with the same step, but it will come a little bit different, and now we have to use our pelvis so much. This twist movement when I go back becomes really important. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I do it again. I have to count 3 steps. And of course, according to how much space you have in your back, you can do the step bigger or smaller. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. In this case, I suggest you to stay with your heel up, both, so you will be more flexibility with your pelvis. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Or 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Comes natural that your hips move because your knees are bent. So we have the chance to go forward, the chance to go side by side, the chance to go back, and we can combine these 3 movements together to do an easy combination just to practice it a little bit. So let's start with me, with for example your right leg, and in this case every time I will start with my right and I will finish with my left. It means I go forward, 1, 2. It means one chassé, one chassé right, one chassé left. Again, 1, 2. And then I want to go side, 1, and I add an extra step just to complete my combination. And again, chassé side, step, chassé back, 1 and 2, and I start again. Or maybe no, sorry, we can combine also side to side, also from the back, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. So again, this combination, forward, side, side, back, side, side, forward, side, side, back, side, side. Together, forward, forward, side, and side, and back, back, side, and side, and again, forward, forward, side, back, side in the back, and go back, chassé back, and side, and side, and. We will try this with some music, music in Melfuf tempo, that is 2 times in the bar tempo. As I told you, chassé is 3 steps that we have to do it in 2 times, so normally it comes a little bit fast, but in this case will be not very fast. And maybe I will combine it also with some free chassé in the space, just to get used to do it. Let's try together. moment, if you want, we can repeat it again, so maybe we become more and more practice in this step. Let's do something. Maybe first time I do all my combination starting with the right, so every step will be done first with the right and then with the left, and the second time I repeat it starting with the left, so every step will be start with the left and will finish with the right. Let's try together again. Okay, this was combination where all the type of chassés were included, and I put also some extra turns and stuff just to complete the music, let's say. Please repeat it many times, do it again, watch it again, share it with a friend that you feel need this lesson of chassé, and see you tomorrow with another special class for you.